children of all ages. It's Monday night, it's 8:45 again, and you know what that means? No, it's not time to watch I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here. It's time to join the Tier 1 boys of MRC in the Lone Star State of Texas tonight. And as usual, I'm not flying solo tonight again. Joining me is the king of MRC-X himself, the man, the myth, the legend, that is Mr. Connor Hardy. Good evening to you, sir.
Hello. It's nice to know that I'm still remembered for MRC-X. Even though I haven't actually ran it for about, I don't know, 3 seasons. I just organised the comms for it. But
you are said in hush whispers about MRC-X, my friend.
Yeah, it is. I do kind of feel like it's my baby, but you know,
you've helped it flourish.
Well, I was in charge of it for a very long time, but yeah.
You've done better than Liberty Media.
Well, that's not hard, is it? But I'm looking forward to this. Tier 1 yet again. It's a weekly occurrence. I think last week was my... No, I did tell Tier 1 last week. The week before, I think... Oh, I've forgotten. I think I've done every Tier 1 this season. So, yeah.
But no, I think I had a week off that week because it was Singapore you with Martin, weren't you?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I was with the boss man. Now I remember.
Our benevolent emperor.
Yeah, very exciting as always. But it was a good race. Tier 1 always is. You could literally have Tier 1 at Monaco. They'd still find a way to overtake.
Yeah, they seem to be able to do a lot of different things with this place. But we have a few aliens in this tier anyway, don't we? So
I've heard that they just set out to kill me each week, but you know.
Now you know how Hodgie used to feel with his howls, yeah. But as we come,
Tier 2 looked pretty mental, so
yeah, it was a little bit. But we'll just go on a quick. Actually, let's go on a quick on-board lap with Mr. Baby Hornet around Texas, shall we?
Oh God.
Let's take away some of the timers as we head into turn 1. It's a very blind corner that I don't like it.
It's just so uphill as well.
Yeah, as we come through, we'll call it Maggots and Beckett's from Wish.com for tonight, shall we?
It literally is. It is that from Wish.
Yeah, it's not even. I'm not a fan of it. I really don't like Madison fan of this place. As Simon comes through, cuts the beam for the first sector as he heads down towards the very, very tight corner, heading onto the back straight here.
Yeah, they're very 90 degrees on this track, aren't they?
They are.
It's like a rip-off of Turkey, Silverstone and Baku all in one.
Yeah, we're coming to one of the parts up soon where Turkey, that's probably heard until has a bit of inspiration from Turkey as Simon gets a little bit crossed up there, heading into the back straight. It comes to this very tricky Mickey Mouse section as we go into Sector 3 now, as if anyone's watched F1 from 2011, you can tell where the Turkey influences come from.
Yeah, very much. Here, literally here.
Yeah, it's the reverse turn 8 as comes through the penultimate corner.
It's literally the opposite way round to Turkey, isn't it?
It is. It comes into the last corner. I unfortunately binned it in qualifying there myself. Cuts the beam at a 1:33.4. Not a bad lap so far. As Chris immediately just goes quicker on the mediums.
Yeah.
He's doing
for the stewards.
Yeah, he's doing his Reese 6:32.6
on mediums.
That's impressive. I think Mr. Komatsu's had a bit of a heart attack after seeing that lap as Sam Flank goes into P2.
Chris Bailey is Reese Whitcomb on Wish. Baby Hornet is Sam Flank on Wish, essentially. Is what I've learned from this. So
let's not be mean to completely all of them, shall we? Who's on a lap at the minute?
Nev is on a lap in the RB.
Oh, the chattiest of ducks.
Yeah. Been a while since we've heard his voice graced in this league, but I'm sure he'll be back soon.
Yeah, we do miss you, Nev. Let's where is he on the
Kid
timing
Dynamite?
screen?
Wow.
Someone's here to play tonight.
Well, he was, I don't know if you watched MRC-X on Friday, but it was F2 cars. And he was extremely quick in the F2 cars, so maybe he's carrying that over to the F1 cars.
Yeah, even though they are completely different beasts, the F2 cars. Not as much grip on on those as the F1 machines, are they?
Yeah, well, I think the maximum gear they go up to is 7. So
yeah, it's an 8-speed on these F1 cars, isn't it? As Neville cuts the beam at 32.9. Not too bad. As let's nip down to speaking of aliens, Mr. Ujoni in his prancing horse.
Yeah.
That one as he comes through the.
Somebody called Jamie Bithell just said, if BRD Calvin gets pole, I'll buy him a bag of Haribos. Can I have a bag of Haribos being on comms, please?
There you go, Calvin. If that's enough incentive to get wow.
Yeah, you're not beating that. There goes your Haribos.
The pick and mix is safe. Don't worry.
Yeah, you're not spending £1.50 on a packet of Haribos. You're all good.
No, shall we have a look at the Middlesbrough Maestro for a little bit, shall we?
He's gonna kill you.
I've got to get my own back on him anyway.
Yeah, he likes to curse people, but then I love to curse people, so...
He's been cursing me the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, luckily I don't have to deal with him on comms anymore, which is good.
No, just as a little context, Hodgie commentates for another league, which I'm a part of, and unfortunately he's cursed me on the last 2 races.
Oh, lovely.
So, that's, he's coming to... Wow!
Ben! Wow. Yeah, don't worry, I can assure you you're not buying Calvin a packet of Haribos.
No, the pick of... Yes, the tank fast 6 are safe, ladies and gentlemen.
If he beats that, I'll buy him a packet of Haribos as well.
I'll buy him one of the big loot boxes.
Yeah, I'll buy him a whole Christmas share bag.
Yeah! P14 for
free from Hodge.
I think that's just a sight lap for him though, isn't it?
Probably. Let's have a look at Micromesh.
Oh, let's go down to the kick.
It is the worst looking car in history, isn't it?
It looks like a monster can on wheels.
Yeah,
I will not lie.
It really does. It looks like someone's got a flu and they've blown their nose and it's just gone on the car.
In the words of a certain Family Guy character, that's nasty.
Yeah, and that's the only way you can put it, literally.
Oh yeah, but they didn't have a bad Vegas livery. I won't lie. The green flames were a little bit better.
About bearable.
Yeah, but we shall be in Vegas in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, that'll be interesting because I've never driven that track in my entire life, so we'll see how that one goes.
Be prepared to hang on for dear sweet life. That's all I'm going to give you.
Well, mate, I can't last a lap on tracks that have a wall a million miles away, let alone tracks that have a wall right next to you. So
I think Hernan Tilke must be a Simpsons fan when he designed that track.
Something's wrong with it. Luckily it's only on the season for on the calendar for one more season, so that's good news.
Micromatch 32-1, but yeah, it does look like an upside down pig, that track.
Well, it is a upside down pig.
That's why I made the Simpsons reference.
Yeah, but you know,
errors on. No, let's have a quick look at
LRL. He's invalidated.
Yeah, so we can let's have a quick check on Error Voice and see how he's getting on. Reserving tonight, keeping up with the show and see what he can do in Tier 1 as Zujoni's teammate.
Yeah, we know Error Voice is very, very good.
Very, very clean driver as well. I've had a lot of, as I said, I've had a lot of good run-ins with him.
Yeah, I'm very good friends with Error Voice. He's
very helpful. Very helpful guy. Doesn't
Bergen into 13th. 33.
Yeah, 33-4, but I think I've got a feeling now Chris is on the softer tyres. I think he may jump up the grid a little bit more.
Yeah, I'll go and have a watch of Chris and keep us updated. He's 2 tenths up at the end of the first sector, so...
That's a good start. That's a very good start, Chris.
It certainly is.
You're going the right way about it.
He is 6 tenths up in the middle sector.
That would place him... outside...
around 6th at the minute.
Oh, he'll put him next to his best friend in the whole wide world.
His arch nemesis.
Yes, Saviour. Let's.
Yeah, oh, he's run wide. He's done a Lando at the penultimate corner, but he's got away with it.
And he finishes the lap. 32.4 goes to P6.
Yeah, I think running wide at that penultimate corner really cost him there.
Yeah, it did. Let's have a quick look. His old teammates on an outlap. Oh, let's go on with Kid Dynamite as he just finishes that first sector. 300's up a little bit.
Marginally up. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's made this larger journey, but I don't think he's going to get close to the Aston Martin in a minute.
No, it doesn't
That
look
monster, that monster of a lap.
Reese is on an absolute stormer. He's 8/10 up.
Another 10th up. I'll stick on with Dynamite just for a minute, see if he can improve.
Reese 31.9 into P4.
That is a cracker of a lap.
Yep, stormer.
He's got the hometown crowd behind him with the Haas supporters in the grandstand.
Certainly does.
But you be hearing the news about the new entry as well today?
I think it's a good thing for F1. It gives some of the drivers that are on the fringes of making the grid actually a chance to potentially get on the grid.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's as Dynamite gets to 31.6 up to P2, but yeah, it brings like another well-known brand onto the grid as well, especially with the Audi coming as well in 2026 as well, which I'm really looking forward to seeing because I know how good they are with setting up a race car.
I do wonder though if we may now see them try and get another team in to make it 24 cars again.
But again, if you keep getting the bigger manufacturers in, it promotes it just to go, another big company might look at it and say, these guys are over in Formula 1, let's give this a go.
It wouldn't surprise me if Andretti try again, potentially.
I wouldn't put it past them, to be honest.
I think now they've got more chance as well, now the fact that they've allowed another team on the grid to make it 24, they may actually have a chance this time.
Oh, definitely. But I feel as though GM is going to be one of them. They'll be one of the better prepared, hopefully, going into when they start up. As
yeah, for sure.
Ben is slightly faster in the second sector again, but not by much. He's going to more than likely just move the goalposts a little bit for Kid Dynamite in New Journey.
Certainly is.
It's where has Ben got this pace from and this grip? Oh, he's invalidated.
I'd love to know. He's like my idol. I dream to be as good as him.
I dream to be as consistent as him.
I'd just love to have like a tenth of his pace. Is that too much to ask?
A fraction of it, the fraction of his power. The Shaggy memes from Scooby Doo. It's like you made him use about 0.5% of my power.
Yeah, it's just not fair in any respect.
No.
But, you know.
Everybody seems to just be finishing up laps. Let's have a quick look at Bobo as he's finishing up his lap.
Yeah.
In the Mercedes, a very good race for them IRL as he goes P4, 31.894. It's quite close. Second down to about 6th. Ben's just off in another galaxy in a minute, but
yeah, no one's near Ben. I don't think anyone will get near Ben. He was pole comfortably last week as well, so...
Yeah, Singapore, he's just got that confidence up on there, and I'm just trying to... Sorry, what were you saying?
It's unfair confidence that he has.
It's almost inhuman.
Yeah.
Everybody seems to be G-Stars on an in-lap. We'll terrorise Hodgie later. LRL is on a slowdown. I think he's just on a lap at the moment too. Let's go back on with his journey for a minute. As he's not quicker in that first sector. I'm just wondering if he's got enough fuel in the battery to go around again.
I'm sure he probably does. He's probably got it well planned out like he normally does.
Oh, his strategy sometimes is absolutely methodical. It's scary.
Yeah, it's filth. Has to be said.
Definitely, as I don't think many more people might actually get out laps again. If you're going to want to get another lap in, you're going to have to get moving now.
Yeah, you really are.
This one, because it's what, about a minute, 90-second lap, 95-second lap, give or take.
Yeah, it's a long one, this one.
It's one of the longer laps on the calendar, I feel. As Johnny nicks back P2.
Yeah, he sure does. He's going well.
But I think you want to really start on. Is it the odd side of the grid that has the racing line?
Yeah, it's no, it's the even side. Second place, I believe, starts on the outside.
Oh, we got everybody on warming up now for their out laps. But I think Eugenie might be done for the session now. Bobo's definitely done. He's retired.
Certainly looks that way.
So who's on the first out lap? That will be the Haas driver Sam Flan. And very strong qualifying for both of the Haas's tonight.
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that.
Definitely, they've got both cars up there. They can work together quite effectively against the leaders.
Yeah, most definitely.
On this one, it gives them a good couple of strategy options. Because a lot of other teams are quite spread out on the grid at the moment.
Yeah.
But, can't believe how close we are to the end of the qualifying. It's gone quite quick tonight.
Yeah, how's this flown by?
Well, time flies when you're always having fun, doesn't it? As Sam Flank goes 10th up to that first sector. Put him round level with his teammate. This one is
looking strong at this early stage.
Yeah, as he barrels down into the start of sector 2 onto that tight left-hander going down to the back straight. Flicks open the DRS. One of the multiple passing opportunities here at the Circuit of the Americas.
Yeah, certainly.
Ooh, 3/10 up. This could really put him in the mix.
Yeah,
from one of the front two rows.
10.5 up.
So that will put him. Might just lodge Ant at this rate.
Well, he won't go ahead of anyone as things stand, but he did have a few twitches in the. He did have that big mistake in the penultimate corner on his last lap, so
yeah,
he's got a few tenths in the final sector.
I wonder if that's knocked his confidence a bit as Johnny's finished for the session. Sam Flank takes P2. Wow,
good to see him back up there.
Yeah, definitely got within definite half a second.
Bailey improved by 3/10, but kept it where he's just dislodged out, and that was it.
Yeah, that's not going to be the best of qualifying sessions for Chris, but the only ways forward is Reese very twitchy through that penultimate corner. Is he going to be able to get up?
Be the last man to complete a lap here, though.
Reese stays 6th. Oh, was that the Williams round in the background I saw then? As we go to Kid Dynamite, he's still probably a couple of hundredths up at the moment, but I don't know whether he's going to...
And his 3/10 up in the middle sector.
So that will put him around the... Wow.
Wow, that's not even fair, is it?
No.
He only improved by about 200 for a second, though.
He just keep moving that goalpost slightly and slightly. As Dynamite takes P3. Shows how strong a final sector that was from Sam.
I've never seen anyone obliterate Eugenie like this.
It's very uneven. This is almost 2000.
And P5.
Oh yeah, definitely. This is almost 2000, 2004 Ferrari level domination, isn't it? With the Joe Micromash
P2.
Stole it the last lap. Wow.
Eugenie down in P5.
That is a very unusual position for him.
And also no Haribo for Calvin.
No, but still a strong qualifying from him in P7 in the Alpine.
Yeah, I'll be happy with that, but he doesn't get the Haribos, so yeah.
No, it's unfortunate, but I think he'll live. So that is qualifying, everybody.
Done and dusted.
What a session. Ben off in his own little world. As
Ben in his own shadow realm, and then everyone else follows.
Yeah, definitely, as I'll run through the grid quickly. With Ben on pole position, Marco Match second, Sam Flan and Kid Dynamite at the second row, Ujoni and Ant on row 3, with BRD Calvin, Bobo 7th and 8th, Reese Whitcomb 9th, Jules 10th, Chris Bailey 11th, Saviour 12th, Neville 13th, Bergen 14th, G-Star 15th, Hodgie in 16th, LRL 17th, Baby Hornet 18th, Keys Associate in 19th, and Error Voice rounds out the grid in 20th place. And I need a breath a second. That wore me out a little bit.
You take that breath.
As we head into our little intermission before the race.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
On this one, so...
I'm sure you got some facts to share, haven't you?
I've got a couple around for this one, but as I said, what do you think with this place? Do you like it, or...?
Not a fan. Not a fan.
It was better on a few earlier games, I thought, but it's not one of my favourites now. I don't have the confidence around here.
It's just so bumpy.
It is, but it's been on the calendar now for about 12 years now, could you believe, this place?
Yeah.
2012 was its first race, and...
There are a lot of good races here in like,
oh, definitely.
Life,
but it's one of the few tracks, actually, that shares... a lot of big racing series have been here over the years, because the MotoGP's been over here.
It's what you call a proper racetrack, but
yeah, the MotoGP's been over here. NASCAR has used it as one of their rounds, and I think they brought in a few road course ringers from the world of F1 when they've been here before. I think Kimi Räikkönen and Jenson Button have both done runs here in the stock car.
Yeah, I remember Kimi Räikkönen's win in 2018. That was a very good win.
Yeah, it was his final one in F1, wasn't it, if I remember right?
Yeah, that made me very happy.
He's one of the legends of the sports, is Kimi. You are missed every day.
He was also, like, having a very bad patch in his career at that stage.
Yeah,
he had no luck.
He was on the way
in that race.
Yeah, he was on the way because he was going to be replaced by Charles at the end of the year, wasn't he?
Yeah, but
from that
one of my favourites of all time, Kimi.
I think a lot of people agree with you on that one, but a certain quite international racing driver who may be on the grid sooner rather than later actually got his first win over here in IndyCar.
Who was that?
That would be someone from not one of the bigger racing families over in America, but still one of the ones that know nonetheless, Colton Herta.
I was going to say, was it Colton Herta? I think you may see him in the new team that comes about.
You reckon?
They are American-based, so I think he may be in that car.
I would like to see him in it because he was trying to be brought in by
Sargent.
But he was going to be brought in by AlphaTauri at one point, was Colton Herta, but he didn't have the super license points. But I agree with you, actually. He's got a very good chance of taking that ride because the owner...
Well, if Andretti was coming in, and Andretti were meant to be backed by the same people that are taking over Cadillac, I've forgotten their name.
Yeah, but I actually know the team owner who's taking over the Cadillac, the GM entry. He runs Andretti Global anyway.
Yeah, and
so,
I think that'll be Colton Herta because he was rumored to come in if Andretti were going to get in. So I think he will just be in that car anyway.
It's a definite, I think.
Yeah, I think that one's an absolute guarantee.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
I'm looking forward to it.
It wouldn't surprise me to see maybe like Pato O'Ward in there or something even.
That is an interesting one. I would like to see Drogovic on the grid.
Well, he's an F2 champion. Like he should be on there. Or Teo Porcher.
Yeah, Teo. Like he's had a stint over in America at the minute as well at the moment, but he was doing a lot of the McLaren Schmidt-Peterson reserves for a little bit.
Yeah, certainly was.
But, no, I could see Colton probably taking that ride. I think
that's a guarantee, that one. I think that one's 100%. I think that's already confirmed. You might as well confirm that one now, in my opinion. But
But there was an interesting rumor I did watch on a YouTube video earlier. Someone else who might be in the running for that drive.
Yeah.
Checo.
Possibly, if they want a big name and someone that's going to bring merchandise in, and with the Mexico link as well, being as a Mexican GP, that could be a good move for them.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe the other one could even be Daniel Ricciardo.
I think a lot of people wouldn't mind him back, but let's have a quick look at the tyres, shall we? That's a surprise.
That was a very quick 5-minute break, may I say.
Yeah, it didn't feel like a 5-minute break.
A lot of people have gone for mediums here.
I think that's a smart bet, because they were the tyres I started the race on as well, but they wore out around lap 8 or 9. They started feeling really bad. Yeah.
Tyre wear around here is naturally quite strong though, because of the high speed nature of it generally.
Yeah, but one thing you've got to watch out for a lot here, and I will admit I was guilty of it as well, is track limits.
Yeah.
Track limits are not fantastic here.
It's an easy one to another day out.
I'm just having a quick look at the chat. It's saying all dry here. Thank you, Armar, for the shout out, as I say. Yeah, I know he always likes to have the stream on as well in the background when he's not racing on Tier 1.
Yeah, he's not racing today, so he's just tuning in for the pure enjoyment of what these guys bring.
Yeah.
The question is, for everyone in YouTube chat, how many seconds is Ben winning by today? If you get it spot on, I will give you a packet of Haribos.
That seems a fair trade to me. Do you have to get it down to the 10th?
Yes, the very 10th, yes.
Protecting yourself, I like it.
Get it down to the last 1,000th, but...
Protecting yourself, I like it.
Yeah. So what's your prediction first, Andrew, for a packet of Haribos?
10.532.
If you get it spot on, I'll give you £100. So 10.532.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and
please don't win by 10.532, please.
And focus on your driving. Don't worry about putting stuff in chat.
Yeah, the race is just starting.
Yep, as we're going to green. 1, 2.
DRS disabled. That's a bit of a worry.
5. And the race is off.
Dynamite's ghosted.
Yeah, I don't know why. That one,
a bit strange.
We'll get up. As I say, Joni's made up a couple of spots. Oh, there's been a bit of a.
Yeah, Chris took over his car at very much the wrong time there.
Yeah, 3 or 4 wide going through that first sector, but Ben's managed to get ahead. Ant's had a stonker of a start. Aston Martin P1, P3 at the moment. Calvin's up a couple more, and so's Bobo. Joni's dropped 2. What's happened to him at the start? Was he the Ferrari that was off wide?
Was the car. Yeah, I think he was the car that ended up getting a bit caught up in Kid Dynamite taking over the car at the very much the wrong time.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not Kid Dynamite's fault. It's just the way the game.
It's not fantastic here, as Chris is going wheel to wheel with Sam Flanders. He overtakes the Haas, but I will take away the position change.
A good start from Chris. He's up 3 places, so.
Was that one of the Ferraris that goes to Liver? I think Eugeni's had a bit of a moment.
Yeah, he has. Eugeni really is struggling early stages here.
Yeah, it's not an unusual position for him to be bogged down in traffic as much, but
no, he's not used to this at all.
No, but he'll be tested to show him how good a driver he is today, as Mike Cramashi is not leaving the back of that Aston Martin alone. Coming through into this the end of this first lap.
Yeah, I think Ben might be in tyre saving mode at the minute, but let's see. Mike Cramashi will now have DRS, so.
Yeah, but I think one thing that's going to probably bring a smile to Ben's face is seeing Ant in P3.
Do you know what is amazing though, really quickly?
Go ahead.
The fact that every single driver is within the DRS of the other driver.
It's one big train at the moment, isn't it?
Train. Yeah.
This is going to be
crazy.
It's one locomotive, boys. Let's have a quick...
Like the human centipede.
It is a little bit, as Ujoni and Bobo looking quite close, having a little bit of a scrap. Ujoni's trying to put the Mercedes under a bit of pressure, force him into a mistake. I wonder if he's going to try and get him on the DRS here, but I think Bobo is still in the DRS of the Alpine ahead.
For Micromash. He's under pressure now, Ant's going to take him, I think, for P2 potentially here. No, he's not quite close enough, but Micromash hits the rear end of Ben.
Don't think there's any damage on his car.
No, but he went really hot at the end of that straight, and wow, he's lucky not to get damaged because that was quite a clout there.
I think Bobo's lost 2 positions because Ujoni and Chris have both overtaken him on that one straight.
Yeah, I think Ujoni finally got some heat in his tyres and is now starting to build that back to Calvin. The
confidence back up as Bobo is in trouble now from the 2 Haas cars.
Yeah, he certainly is.
On that one, but I wonder... I'm thinking now, as I said, I think having Ant there in 3rd place is helping Ben defend from Micromash a little bit, because Micromash, if you're in this sort of middle car here, you've got to think to yourself, I don't want to do a silly move, otherwise I'm going to make a lunge, make a mistake, probably go wide, and I lose another position to the car behind.
Yeah, Ant needs to keep Micromash a bit distracted.
Yeah, he does, and this is why I think it's going to help Ben
drive away.
Yeah. Because
at the minute, Micromash is as close as he has been to Ben.
Yeah, Micromash is closer to Ben than Micromash is Ant is to Ujoni, sorry.
This is going to be really interesting. Wow, good exit from Micromash.
Great traction.
I think this is going to be brilliant from Micromash. I think
this should be it.
Before the break zone.
And I wonder if Ant's going to have a look into this as well. And think to yourself, oh, I'm not going to... This is a private party, boys, so can anyone join in?
Chris is making the move on Ujoni. He's done it. Chris is through.
Let's get back to him. As I don't know why it's gone to the onboard camera from here. We can't really see much.
Yeah, we always get that. It's the camera angles around this track are so bad. I learnt that on Friday.
Yeah, you can get some nice ones, I know, but they just jumped at the wrong opportune time.
Yeah, certainly.
And
this is going to get interesting now. That the top 4 all separated by 2.5 seconds. That's crazy. Well, the top 5 separated by 2.7.
That's insane. It's got to wonder now if Ben's going to try and get Micromash back, or is he going to try and just sit it?
I thought he was going to try into turn 1, but he was sensible about it.
But no, it's just I wonder if he's going to say, let the race quieten down a bit. Test Micromash a bit and see where he's strong, where he can get the tyres a bit warmed up as maybe Hornet first 3 seconds of the night. And I think he's had a spin up at turn 1, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's just got a 3 second unspun at the same time. I don't think that could have gone much worse if he wanted it to.
Oh, Sam Flan joins the 3 second club as well.
Yeah, I think we're going to get a few getting that tonight. Micromash is so... Ben and Micromash are so strong through that little chicane before the long straight. Both of them so strong through there. Yeah,
it's helping them get back the DRS as Ben gets back to the lead. I think this is going to be
Johnny's going back for Chris.
Oh, let's go drop down quickly. Again, why does it cut to the camera there?
Yeah, if that happened with one driver, cut to the one behind him and it usually goes to a better view.
No, fair enough. I'll know that for next time. I'm still learning with this lead.
I've just learned that myself, so I just thought I'd give you the advice as I found it out.
That's fair. Thank you, thank you very much, Connor. I'm still getting better with this lead commentary.
Oh, Micromash has gone really wide at the penultimate corner. That may give Ant an opportunity now, because look, that gap now nearly 7 tenths of a second.
Yeah, and that will give the tyre whisperer a sniff probably this lap. And again, Dynamite and Calvin, they're just watching this front 3 and just thinking, okay, you keep fighting for a bit, we'll hang back a bit, save our tyres, and let you wear them out, and we should be better later on in the race.
Yeah, I feel like these guys are all just like, right, stay in the DRS, because obviously at the minute they got no threat behind, which is weird to say from Ujoni and Chris, because those two keep fighting, so they're losing time to this lead pack.
Yeah, there's a bit of a gap developing now between Ujoni and Calvin. About 1.3 seconds.
We're going to get another change in position for the lead here.
Oh, this is almost like watching MotoGP at Mugello, this.
Yeah, it's crazy. But here goes Micromash. Yeah.
Amount of overtakes.
Move's going to be done here.
Slam dunk pretty much into the next turn.
And Chris is going again on you, Joni.
Drop back
and
quickly.
Behind them as well, you got Samflan and Bobo wheel to wheel.
Oh, this is very much Lando.
Bobo.
This is very much Lando Max Verstappen from the IRL race.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. I was very angry after that.
Okay, no worries.
I was extremely angry after that one.
Although, I will grant one thing with this track, you can actually quite nicely go wheel to wheel with people around here.
Yeah, you can in the middle sector. Other than that, no, not really.
Oh yeah, you've got no hope in heck, otherwise you're going to be missing a wheel off your car.
Yeah.
On this one, but everyone's been keeping it nice and clean.
If you're against Max Verstappen, you probably have no wheel, no matter where you go wheel to wheel, but you know, I'm not salty.
Anyhow, moving on.
He's trying not to agree with me publicly, but we know deep down. Let's see. Anyway, but I think Bennett. These guys are just going to trade the lead every lap. I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think Ben's just managed to.
Oh,
very squirrely. Well held on that, and I think his Ant going to overtake him.
Yeah, a lot of cars are. That was a huge moment.
Calvin and Dynamite have made it through. But what happened there? It looked very squirrely.
He just tried to put the throttle down too quickly. I was on board with him. He just applied too much throttle. And I tell you what, here goes Calvin into P2.
Yeah, Calvin's definitely.
And here goes the Williams of Kidd as well past Stan.
Yeah, double overtake on there. I think Calvin's trying to replicate Pierre Gasly with that pace in qualifying. That which is still impressive in Vegas, wasn't it?
And what's crazy here as well is Joni, Chris, Reese, Bobo, Samflan are all back in play as well now.
Because is Ben going to be giving Ben's mistake going to be giving Joni the DRS now?
Yeah, and obviously Chris and Reese and Bobo and Samflan are all attached to him. So this is it's now what, a 10-horse race now?
Yeah, this is going to be a 10-car train now. This is like watching the Indy 500.
This is going to be insane.
Cracking of a race, but you've got to wonder as well, how are Ben's tyres looking now?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Reese is having a look round the outside of Chris. No, he's backed out a bit.
Ben almost just hit his teammate.
Yeah,
the top of the hill, clipped Joni a little bit.
Yeah, it's getting wild a little bit here, but let's see, can Joni stay on this pack? That's the question.
Oh, that's a beautiful camera shot.
Micromash has pulled away a little bit here, though.
He has. He's broken away about 2 seconds now, and I think he's running for the hills a little bit.
All of this battling has really benefited him. But let's see, LRL's just made a move on K to P17.
Yeah, keeping a nice little quiet race there at the moment. I wonder.
Tyres are working well for him, but here goes Kidd on Calvin.
Oh, it's still mucking around with the camera again.
Yeah, it always does. This is an insane battle though between all of these guys. This is.
Oh
if
yeah.
They can just close up. They need to work together to close up to Micromash. Is what they need to do.
Do you really think they're going to work together?
No, of course not. But if they've got any brain cells, they would.
Don't give me an open goal like that, otherwise I would have taken it. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, Calvin's 3 seconds. That's going to be big.
We'll see how it plays out at the end. He'll just be hoping now, definitely, for no safety cars.
Definitely is. Is that Keys around at the back of the pack? Oh, G-Star.
Yes, it certainly is.
G-Star's getting on there now. So
yeah, I think we're going to see most drivers with the 3 seconds here. I'll be very surprised.
It's as we said on the formation lap. It's very easy to get it wrong here with the track limits. They're not very forgiving around this place.
They are a load of rubbish around this track as well, the track limits, because sometimes you're well on the track and it still invalidates you. I noticed that earlier, but yeah.
Definitely agree.
Kid's actually starting to pull away a bit here from Calvin, and he's pulled about 2/10 or so out on Micromash on this lap. So
yeah, he's starting to break away a little bit more now.
But I don't think Calvin's going to be close enough to make a move on him on this lap. He might be actually. He's going really late. He's closing. It's going to be insanely close between the two. Calvin's got it.
Yeah, Kid backs off and gives him the space a little bit.
Yeah, Calvin had so much overspeed into the braking zone that he didn't have a lot of choice but to go for the move.
Yeah, it's very... I'm proud of him to manage to get it stopped as well, but... Ant's having a look.
Ant's looking round the outside in Turkey 2.0.
That would be very brave if he pulls that off.
Yeah, I thought that might end in tears there, so thankfully he backs out of it.
Yeah, I think it's probably the safer move.
Yeah. At least the battle for P2 at the minute looks good.
Oh yeah, it's been fantastic. Micromash has just gone, alright, see you lads, I'm off.
Yeah, he took advantage of that little bend slip up, and now...
Yeah, he definitely has, as I think it's pretty much down to Samflan at the moment. Calvin to Samflan for that P2.
I do wonder who's going to almost bail first and try and get the undercut.
That's true, because I think a lot of people are going to start looking at that at the track map now and just see where the gaps are and just say, okay, let's try and see if I can slot into that gap.
They're not going to want to be sat in this train because it's going to kill their tyres. So
definitely. Is the yellow flag a little bit further back?
I think we're all good now. I think it may have been the Ferrari of our voice potentially, but Kaiser Soze's just come out of the pits. He's pitted early, but Kid's just made the move on Calvin, and Chris has just made the move on Reese Whitcomb as well.
It seems to be a popular overtaking spot, this one tonight. As another yellow.
This is crazy watching this many cars close to each other, but I tell you what, this lap Kid has put his foot down. He's taken half a second out of Micromash.
I wonder if he's battery dumping a little bit and just going, I need to break away from these guys.
It could also mean that he's thinking about pitting soon. Oh, big moment for Kid.
Yeah.
He is pushing, can confirm he's pushing.
The fuse has been lit. Dynamite is on the way.
That's a scary. It's a scary thing when Dynamite is up for it. Let's say.
And I've just had a thought now, Kid Dynamite. You got some marketing. You're welcome.
Yeah, he'll be happy now.
That's what his pit crew can say to him. Light the fuse. Let's go.
But it's great to see him back at the front. It's been a while since
he's
been really competitive for a win. But
it is good to see him again. It's good to see Calvin up there as well, and Ant slugging it with the big guns.
Here. Like Sam, this is the best race I think I've seen Samflan have. He's genuinely now in for a fight with the win at the minute.
He is. He's keeping himself. He's keeping himself quite quick, as I say, with some very quick company.
The one that has surprised me early doors here, though, is Saviour's lack of pace down in P11.
Yeah, it's not been the best race for the five-time champ, as Calvin again goes through into second place.
Yeah.
Manages to get
Calvin also with 3 seconds.
Yeah, he's got some really good straight line speed in the Alpine tonight.
He does, but Kid is also a bit of a sitting duck because of the fact that he doesn't have DRS to defend with at the minute. Yeah,
it's the fact is that Micromash has just run off into the distance.
Oh, bit of a moment for Kid. That's going to leave him slightly vulnerable to Ant.
Yeah, as he's going on to the next lap.
Ant's pitting, and so's Calvin, and so's Eugeni.
Calvin's out!
Oh, Calvin's out. He's hit the pit wall.
Oh, no!
Wow,
Safety.
That's just helped all of these guys that were coming in.
Yeah, that's... Everyone from Ant down has just scored a free pit stop here.
I think Calvin has just misjudged the pit lane.
It's easy to do here, though.
The good news is, Micromash did not catch the safety car, so he's going to get a free pit stop as well, and so is everyone behind him.
Yeah, it's going to be tight now, because these cars are going to be under the Delta, though, aren't they now?
Yeah, they will now get a free pit stop, though, which is good news for them. If Micromash had caught the safety car, it would have really screwed him.
Yep, so he should still be out around P1. As I say, I think Chris might jump up a few spots here.
Yeah, this also gives the opportunity to people like Baby Hornet and Kaiser Soze who dropped majorly off the pack.
Yeah, so give them a chance to come back into it.
Brought back into contention, but the person this does hurt, well, the guys this does hurt are the ones that started on hards.
Agreed. Because I don't think you're going to get the mediums another 15, 16 laps.
Well, Nev, Error Voice, and LRL have all put the mediums on, but they're going to be brave. They're going to get them to the end.
They're going to need another safety car to get those to the end, I think. Let's go to the leaders quickly. Keys has got to drive through.
Oh, it's going from bad to worse for Kaiser Soze.
Speeding under the safety car. It's unfortunate to see.
Just as I said, it was lucky that he's going to be able to catch up to the pack now, and he's lost it all again.
If we had the commentator's curse again.
Kid
Dynamite
in,
in.
Ben in.
Bailey's
in. Samplan in. Bergen.
I think he's going to box. No, he's boxing.
No, he's coming in last minute.
But I think
he didn't go over as early as everyone else.
No, but I think as well this helps Aston Martin as well because they're not double stacking at the moment. So the timing of the safety car has actually helped Ant save from the double stack too.
Yeah, it certainly has.
Micromash keeps the lead. Yeah, Chris has jumped up massively here.
Yeah. Interestingly, Samplan has actually jumped above Bobo.
Yeah, it's just got and he's right up with his teammate now as well again.
Oh, there's a crash!
Oh no, what's happened?
Well, I don't know, because Eugeni provisionally took the lead. He's got a drive-through.
Ignoring yellow flag. What happened there?
He took the lead initially. He went up to the top of the timesheet.
Yeah, he did.
So I'm guessing he wasn't concentrating or something. Ended up overtaking some cars and.
Oh, that's not good. That's pretty much destroyed his race now, hasn't it? And Chris Bailey's got 10 seconds too.
Yeah, this is going to be a busy night of stewarding, I think.
Who was on for stewarding tonight? Do you know?
Me.
Have fun.
Well, I'll be done tomorrow. We do tier 1 the next day now, so.
Yeah, I think that's probably for the better.
So yeah.
That one, but that's really thrown this race right on its head. Because I don't think Eugeni can serve the drive-through under the safety car. He's going to have to wait.
He'll have to serve it as it comes in. He can serve it right behind as it comes in.
Yeah, as soon as the track goes green, he can take it.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether Chris could probably get rid of the 10 seconds under the safety car, maybe?
No, you'll only get rid of 5 maximum, I believe.
And that's thrown this race clean on its head. It's taken 2 very big hitters out.
If he serves it, it also makes it harder for the stewards to remove it, so...
Oh, safety car is in this lap as well.
My recommendation for Chris would be don't serve it at this stage.
Drivers, yeah, if he hasn't got it. Essentially is what you're saying.
And then send it to the stewards if it's dodgy.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to be for the best.
But we don't know what happened, so...
No, I caught some of it. Very small bits of it, but not all of it. As
I just saw Eugeni backing off and giving everyone positions. I was like,
yep,
strange.
And that's what I saw as we head back to green for the start of lap number 13. Coming close at risk distance.
Follow the safety car in, which is surprising.
I wonder if he's going to try and get a bit of a gap.
Yeah, Samplan's also got 13 seconds.
Yeah, I think he's had another 10 too, as Keys has parked in the pit lane and called it quits for the night.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. But hopefully he should be back for the next Grand Prix for us.
I'm sure he will.
Which I believe on the calendar is Mexico, I believe.
Yeah, Mexico's next up. One of my favourites.
Not a terrible track, I will not lie.
I love Mexico. It's one that I've been very successful at. That'll probably change this season, but...
yeah, I know that feeling. I'm not too bad around there, but we'll
Here comes Kid.
He's going for the move again into that favoured overtaking spot. No, he backs out of it as a good
but I tell you what,
drop
Reese
down
is
to
having a look up the
Reese.
inside of van.
Oh, got that beautifully on camera there.
That was a very good and late move from Reese, but
yeah, it's a very good shot.
I would call that Max Verstappen-esque, but clean.
Max Verstappen light, should we call that?
Yeah, that's like Max Verstappen, but clean. So well done, Reese.
God, Bergen having a little
I might have to DM Max Verstappen on Instagram with a YouTube link to this video to teach him how to drive.
Wow, the slinging is there tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
All the Dutch guys are going to be after me after this, but I'm just telling the truth, so...
I think you woke up and chose Savage today, didn't you?
I just did, yeah. Oh no, Max Verstappen's a brilliant driver, but... dirty.
He pushes the limits a little bit, we'll go with that.
Okay, we'll go with your PG version.
Yeah, Peggy
Chris
3.
is struggling like this on the, like crazy on the restart. Chris is really struggling.
I don't think he's got those hards heated up at all.
I wonder if him and you, Jody, made contact and he's got some sort of damage we can't see.
Possible scrape on the front wing, you reckon?
Yes. I do wonder, because it seems weird for him to get 10 seconds for that without any sort of contact.
I'm just wondering, let's have a quick look just as he comes down to the back straight here. I just want to see...
You can't see any, but...
The line seems normal. I don't see him understeering at all.
But it's just, through the first sector, I was watching him and he was very, very offline through the entire... And that's where you get most affected by wing damage.
Yeah, so. I can understand that, but Micromash is running for the hills again tonight. He
seems to be in a class of his own early on here.
He does. That Ben mistake is just said, right, I'm going to take advantage now. I'm off, see you later.
Yeah, but the good thing for Kid is he's still within the DRS though, so...
Yeah, it's still going to keep pulling him along. And there's Neville gets the fastest lap. Does a bit of a Daniel Ricciardo, but he's probably going to still get a point. Oh, a little bit of contact there with Chris and Kid.
The man that is on an absolute charge though, Saviour.
Have we got the MRC-X Saviour now, the champion?
Yeah, he's gone from 12th to 8th on this restart.
Oh, Kid 3 seconds.
Kid 3 seconds. Yeah, that's painful.
Big. That is very big.
If you're Ben now, though, you need to dispatch those two very quickly before Micromash gets away.
Yeah, he needs to just get past Chris. He needs to get past Kid Dynamite and just get back on. But the problem is they're both going to have the DRS from the cars ahead of them, so it's going to be really difficult for him to overtake.
They do need to hope that Ben. He actually kind of needs Micromash to break the DRS, but Ben's having a look round the outside of Chris.
Yeah, it just cut to that. He was having a quick look, but he's got to be careful though again, because he doesn't want to let the hash through of Reese. Reese behind him.
He's made a big lunge. Great move from Ben.
Clean as well. Both cars keeping going. Is he going to try and hang around the outside?
He's very brave, but no, he's backed out.
Discretion is a better part of valor there, Ben.
Lost out, and we've missed it a little bit, but Ant's really lost out. What's happened to his pace on this restart?
Yeah, he's really dropped off from the group of leaders. A minute there.
I tell you what. Oh no, I thought he had damage then. He doesn't.
I see you. Joni has taken this penalty.
Oh, Ant has got damage. He's missing a front right end plate.
Yeah, I've just seen that.
Yeah.
On there. So could that have been from the Joni incident?
It could well have been. Now it makes me really wonder if Chris has some sort of damage.
Yeah, I bet Ant's fighting that like an absolute dog. That's going to feel horrible.
That's quite a bad bit of damage as well. That'll be like yellow damage, that will, and that'll be...
That's going to feel horrid in that first sector.
Yeah, it really is. Samplan want to get this done now. Samplan needs to get this done now.
Let's go back to the leaders though quickly, because I think Ben's going to try the opposite side on Chris.
Samplan's past Ant.
Kid's got Micromash.
He has, and Kid will be now hoping he can drive up.
Yeah, he needs to break the DRS train and go.
Well, he's got that 3 seconds as well, hasn't he? So
he's going to
Ben has got Chris as well. So now, ironically, Ben is the car behind Micromash, and that is, you would say, him, Reese, and Micromash is the main fight for the win now.
Yeah, I can definitely say that. That one as we...
I mean, Ant's race is verging on over with that damage. That's going to really... He's going to be lucky to finish in the points here.
Yeah, and I think he's going to have a few cars as we haven't overtaken him as we try to...
Saviour's having a go.
I think he's going to get him into turn...
No, he backed out. And now Bobo's going to get Saviour.
And his teammate. Nev's there too.
Nev might not be able to get to the end on those mediums though, that's the only thing, but...
Yeah, the Mercedes and the Cash App going wheel to wheel through the first sector.
Great move from Nev. Wow, that was insane.
Yeah, he took his brave pills today, didn't he?
That was incredible, and brilliant driving from Bobo. He deserves a bit of credit for that, because that could have quite easily been a big crash.
Oh yeah, that could have been a helicopter crash.
Yeah.
Quite easily there, but we'll go back up to the front group again, because I think Ben is trying to get close to the front too now. Micromash
is taking the lead.
Takes the lead again.
Reese is having a look up the inside of Chris.
He's got him.
Yeah, that was incredibly late from Reese.
Fantastic move there from the Haas.
It was, and he knows now this is where he needs to be if he wants to win this race. Right with Ben, right with Micromash.
Yeah, the only outlier being this problem at the moment is that dynamite penalty. Is it going to really hamper him so much?
Yeah, these guys are going to be, it's flat out to the end now, 11 laps to go.
Fresh-ish
I have no idea
tyres.
who's going to win this.
It's very open at the moment.
I'll tell you who it won't be, and this is rare to say. You, Joni.
Where is Kid going off for that line? Why is Kid going off? He's gone straight off.
I wonder if his
I wonder if his wheels had a problem.
Failed with his wheel.
Yeah, because he went straight on.
I don't think that was deliberate.
No, I don't think so either.
Firstly, he's got no reason to deliberately crash.
Second, safety car.
Yeah, this I'll tell you, this does help. Nev, LRL, Aero Boys, and Jules.
Yeah, I wonder what's happening there.
But you know who it doesn't help? The guys with the penalties.
Yeah.
But I would love to know what on earth has just happened to Kid, because I'm sorry, I refuse to believe that.
Oh, I don't think it was deliberate either.
Yeah, that was crazy. I've never seen anything like that. He just started driving on the grass and then his car never stopped.
Yeah, I saw him going wide. It just looked like it was a really weird line and he just went straight on.
Yeah, I mean, even Kid Dynamite's got more skill than to do that, so...
Oh yeah, that's either something's broke on the wheel or that's something happened.
This is a good opportunity for Ant, though, to get that front wing fixed, potentially. And I think he should take that opportunity as well.
I think a lot of that front group is going to pit.
I do wonder if Chris is potentially going to serve his penalty, or at least a bit of it.
Micromash has come in. Ben's staying out.
Chris has decided to stay. Chris isn't serving that penalty. He knows he doesn't want it removing from Stewart.
Sam Flans stays out. Ant's coming in, obviously said, to fix the front wing.
Yeah.
There's a fair few cars coming in, and I'm wondering what tyres they're going on to.
I don't even think soft will go this long, will they?
Micromash is taking the
like
mediums.
Yeah,
Micromash is taking the mediums. Ant's taking the mediums.
Did Ant fix his front wing?
I think he did, yes.
He has. The damage is gone, I can see that.
So he can actually drive the car again.
He's behind Hodgson now, though.
That's gonna fill Hodgie with a bit of confidence.
Well, Hodge is on the fringes of points here with no time penalties, so...
Yeah, he could have
Hodge could well find himself in the mix come the end of this race.
Yeah, he could end up with a very good result for himself tonight. And he'll be very happy. Because I know we were speaking before the race and he's been saying he wasn't exactly massively confident with this one.
I'm very surprised Nev didn't come in though. He stayed out on those 8-lap old mediums.
I've just seen the Discord.
I tagged Kid Dynamite because I wanted to know what happened.
Yeah, it says he has some sort of wheel disconnect. It wouldn't turn. Apparently, the throttle was still on, but it wouldn't turn or brake apparently, which is unfortunate.
Craziness, that, yeah, it was unfortunate. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's unfortunate. He had really good chance of a good result tonight.
Yeah.
On this one, but shall we go for a bit of trivia about F1 in the United States for a little bit?
Yeah, can do.
Can we start having some people in the chat name us? See if we can name some of the venues that have hosted in the US that have hosted Grand Prix.
Do you want me to name them?
Yeah, you can do as well. You can join in.
Vegas, Miami, COTA.
That's 3.
Indianapolis.
That's 4.
Wasn't there an old Vegas track as well?
Yes, that was well remembered. Well done, because it was in a literal car park.
Thank you, Martin Brundle, for that yesterday.
It was in a literal car park.
Now my brain has to work. Why did I want to say Atlanta?
No.
How many more is there?
I'm just trying to work out in my head.
I said 5.
Yeah, it's Phoenix, Detroit, Beach. I think there's 5 more.
Wow. I don't think I have any more in my head.
Should I pitch in a couple?
Yeah, go on then.
Phoenix.
Oh yeah, of course, Phoenix, yeah.
Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit, that's the one I had on my head. Yeah.
Dallas.
Oh god, yeah, I knew that one as well, sadly.
Well, the famous image of Dallas is Nigel Mansell pushing his Lotus over the line and then collapsing.
Yeah.
A few more we could have had. We had Sebring in the 50s. The sports car track. Watkins Glen.
Yeah.
Used to be one. And another track that the IndyCar and F1 have shared in the past is Long Beach.
Yeah.
But it was not the same layout as what it was back then.
I remember that disaster Indianapolis race in 05, 06. That was
Oh, the 2005 6-car Grand Prix. Yeah, it was not the best.
Yeah.
F1's crowning glory.
Yeah,
and this one,
right.
It's some really big heavy hitters have moved to the front now. As the safety car is heading in this lap. Well, we see if Ben is going to back everybody up and see what he can do.
Certainly are.
Nice little late lap sprint to the end now. See who's going to do it. It depends now to see if Micromax can actually get through these hard runners and get back to bed.
Yeah, I'm now starting to be scared that your 10.252 was is going to be close to be correct here. I tell you what, Ben's lagging again.
It seems okay on my screen at the moment.
Well, he did have a little lag spike just now. He had a bad lag on Friday.
Yeah, he's put the hammer down now. He's away.
He had a bit of a moment out the final corner though, and he's trying to get heat in those tyres.
Yeah, he's not dropped Reese at all. Reese is going with him.
Oh, Reese hasn't had the best turn 1 there though.
No, he's not. He's run a little bit wide off of there.
Micromash past Bobo already.
That's one car dispatched with. Those fresh mediums are going to feel beautiful.
Micromash needs literally a car a lap here, minimum. So,
at least, and I think he's probably going to may try and get 2 at the moment as he's eyeing up Nev going through down to the back straight now. I think he's going to try it
before they even get to the back straight.
Nice, beautiful break and overtake there.
Nev's gone for the switchback. but he hasn't got the grip. Micromash's grip is so superior at this stage.
It's not going to be too much of a difference though, because I think these hard tyres have gone through the heat-up cycle anyway, with the about 7-8 laps sold, aren't they? With everybody.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting then to see if Micromash can keep this pace up and try and get up there, back up with Ben again. But I think Ben is getting away from Reese at the moment.
It's only 6/10. It's not the end of the world at this stage, but Chris Bailey's dropped far back off Reese.
I still wonder if he has some of that damage, as you said.
I think he has damage that we can't see. He just is not quick at the minute for some reason. So
no, he's falling quite a bit away from the leaders in the minute. It's about 1.3 already.
And he was dropping backwards from the last safety car restart as well, which, yeah.
I wonder if he's got a problem on tyre heat up at the moment.
Yeah, quite possibly. Baby Hornet's in the pits. He's had a moment somewhere.
That's him retired in the pits for the night. Shame for Simon.
Yeah. But yeah, Reese is holding on well to Ben here at the minute.
He is, and they're both. Are they what tyre? Is there much tyre life difference? Oh, Ben's got the younger tyres actually compared to.
Isn't it? Yeah.
To
only
Reese.
one lap. It shouldn't make the most difference, but they're. Bearing in mind, but they both still pitted under the safety car as well. So
that they did.
Here goes Reese, taking the lead.
They're straight through into the lead, but I'm just having a quick check at the Micromash update as well.
He's up to P5, which is scary for these guys out in front at the minute.
Yeah, Reese is still looking very skittish with that Aston Martin behind him at the moment. The back end's not sticking well on that Haas at the minute.
Yeah, it's really not. Sam Flan though, it's great to see him having a great race. It's been a while since he's been right up there, but
he's had a very strong one tonight.
He's going to get demolished here a little bit by Micromash. I don't think he's going to have a lot of choice about that, Master. But
oh yeah, the traction difference is going to be ridiculous here.
I think Micromash may even try this into turn 1, you know.
I think he's going to.
Got that much more grip. He's launched it. He goes.
He's got the confidence. That's P4.
Next up is the blowhole.
Yeah,
then
this
he's
is
free to set after the top 2 after that.
Yeah, this is the big one though. Because Chris is, no offense to him, he's the cork in the bottle a little bit at the moment.
He's the one that's struggling, Chris. That's evident to see. He's really struggling at this stage of the
race.
race.
Hodgie, 3 seconds.
Yeah, that may have just cost him points today.
Unfortunate. But this is the one Micromash has to get done this lap. And
certainly does.
Ben and Reese are going to hope that he doesn't. And Chris is driving the widest McLaren ever.
Chris is going to be a sitting duck here. I don't think he's got any chance.
As Ben retakes the lead, as it's a little bit like candy from a baby, really.
I think Micromash may now win this race.
I think I can hear quite a few expletives coming from Reese and Ben's crash helmets at the moment.
Yeah, they're probably they've probably got a bit of brown stuff coming out the rear of their car. So
yeah, hopefully maybe one of them will wearing the brown pants today.
Let's hope so, because there is a kick that is absolutely flying.
Yep, he's charged up and ready to go. Is Micromash for the last few laps.
He took 0.4 of a second out of them in the final sector alone.
He's on the prowl, he's on the move.
I'm just saying, his fastest lap of that race is faster than I've managed at all, so that's a worry.
It is a little bit, as that goes at the inside of Bobo into turn 1 for P8.
Yeah, good recovery from Ant so far as well.
Yeah, but you know who's looking quite good for a top 4 at the moment is Nev. Especially with the front 3 ahead of him on penalties.
Yeah, Nev
Micromash, 3 seconds.
Oh, wow.
He must
now,
be pushing.
Does he have the pace to pass them
and gap them
and build the gap? It's going to be tight because there's only 5 laps to go.
Yeah, I think he's in the DRS. He's within the DRS range now, that front 2. And if they keep fighting,
go this way. He needs to get it done next lap if he wants any chance of winning this race now.
If Ben and Reese hold it past these next 2 laps, I think it's between them two. Oh,
Yeah,
Ben looking a bit
so.
very. Thought he slipped a little bit there at that corner, but I think it's gonna be. I don't know at the moment because again, this puts Nev possibly into a podium right now.
For now, yeah, but he needs to. Well, he's just been overtaken by Ant, which hurts him. But his tyres are old. Don't forget that. Ant will
that
be,
is very
Nev will be
true.
struggling on those mediums. They're 13-lap old mediums, so they're going to be 16 laps by the end of this race.
Yeah, and they're not going to be fantastic.
He could be looking at a driver of the day, but look at this from Nev. Not Nev. Microbash. Sorry.
He's trying to.
Had a little look.
He's trying to put the Aston off.
He is. Those two. Look at the leading two. So close together.
You can't put a piece of paper between them at the moment, can you?
No, but look at Microbash. He's right up there, Joe.
Pushing the Aston Martin through the corner.
It's unreal the amount of grip he has, but I think Microbash may get them both here.
He's going to have to probably this lap, otherwise he's not going to have time to gap him.
Look how close he is to the Aston.
He could smell the diffuser off that thing.
He's past the Aston. He's going to get Reese
Is he going to get Reese as well? He's done the double overtake. Brilliant move.
Now, can he pull that gap? This is going to be close now to the end.
This is going to be the thing. Reese needs to not attack him now. He needs to not like back off really. He just needs to keep Micromash within range. But
moment of Micromash.
Has Micromash actually pushed the tyres too much though now?
But Reese is pivotal for Reese that he doesn't let Micromash out of that DRS because that also defend him to Ben.
Yeah, I
don't give Reese the win.
Yeah, I don't think Micromash is going to have the time to get it. He needs to gain more than half a second per lap at the minute. I don't think he's going to.
It's quali laps to the end for Micromash now.
I don't think he's going to get it. I think he's I think he's running out of time.
I think what is impressive though, you journey back up to P8 as well.
Yeah, especially after his drive-through. Yeah, he's driven fantastically today.
I think this is the first time I've commentated ever on a Tier 1 race and Eugeni's not been in the fight for the win.
It seems weird, doesn't it?
This season it's been a regular occurrence, but yeah, Micromash is not doing enough at this stage.
No, I don't think he is, and I think he
Reese will be loving this because he's got that DRS.
I think he's pushed the tyres too much.
He may well have done.
He may have gone too early.
I think Reese may win this race.
I think he might.
Because I don't think Ben's going to be able to get him because obviously Reese is in the DRS of Micromash. So
Reese is in the pan seat now. He just doesn't need to do any silly lunges. He doesn't need to do any banzai overtakes. He just needs to.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
He just needs to hold station really, pretty much now. I know it sounds really weird and counterintuitive.
And Ant's looking good for potentially.
Yeah, podium.
P3 here as well.
Yeah, double podium for Aston Martin.
But it's vitally important that Ant manages to get on the back of Chris and overtakes Chris.
Yeah, form ex-Mercedes teammates together.
Yeah.
On track again.
2 laps to go, and Micromash is still not doing enough. He needs a good first sector here.
Yeah.
He needs to break that DRS. It's vital.
Yeah, he's not even got a second away from Reese yet. I don't think he's going to get.
What he needs is Ben and Reese to fight. That's what he needs.
He does, but I wonder if Reese and Ben know that now that's why they're not fighting each other, just to keep up with Micromash.
Yeah. The gap's bigger than it was though. I will say that.
But it's not enough yet.
It's not. Ant is on a charge. He's really taking time out of Chris Bailey ahead of him.
Yeah, I wonder if Ant is going to try and latch on and get that last step on the podium, but
he has to, that's for sure.
Yeah, I wonder now, is Ben going to try probably getting Reese on the last lap?
He's got to try something if he wants to win this race, but he'd have really hoped that Micromash checks out here. That's what Ben's hope would have been.
Yeah, I think it's going to be close this last lap. I think it's just trying really with Micromash to see if he can limit the damage.
But it's absolutely pivotal for Reese that he stays in that DRS for that back straight. Because if the most important thing for Reese.
Micromash stays at this rate of the minute, I think he will still stay on the podium.
Yeah, just about for the time being.
Because Chris is going to take his 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And that'll be... And I think Ant's just dropped a little bit too far out now.
I don't think you're getting a packet of Haribos from me today, though, Andrew.
No, I'll live. I'll live for another day. Don't worry.
Neither's Armor, because he said 4.2. So
we're both wrong, Armor.
This is where they crash now, and then Ben ends up pulling a 4.2.
Yeah, in one lap.
But vitally for Reese, he just about got DRS.
Yeah, and I don't think Ben's going to try the lunge.
Let's have a look. I'm checking how close Ben is. He's not close enough. I think Reese may have just done enough to win this race. Eugeni's just made the move on Saviour for P6.
Which should become P5 after the penalties
factor through. No, he's actually... No, he won't get Chris. Eugeni may not get Chris. In fact, he won't get Chris.
We'll have a look as Micromash comes around the last couple of corners to take the win on the road.
Reese is going to take it though, I think.
The American team is going to win at home.
Yeah,
Micromash takes it on the line, but Reese takes the victory at home for Haas. Ben takes second, Micromash P3 and P4. Eugeni does take P5. On there, Bobo P6, Xavier P7, Chris drops to 8th.
G-Star I forgot about Chris's 10 seconds.
LRL 10, Jules 11th, Hodgie 12th, Bergen, Nev, Sam Flan, and Error Voices coming around the last few corners now. We'll wrap the race up.
I'm happy for Stefan. He said he was in the party with us before, and he said his aim, he hasn't got a point this season. So I'm really happy for Stefan that he's managed to get a point.
Yeah, it gets that monkey off your back, doesn't it? But yeah. What a race.
Yeah.
What an absolute belter that was.
Yeah, it's just a shame that
it was decided on penalties.
A straight fight for this race, because
it is a shame. I will not lie. Oh, is it going to do this again? We're not going to get a podium.
Can you see the finishing thing, or do you need me to read it out?
I haven't got it yet. Oh, I've got the podium.
Okay, that's good though.
Let's have Reese little celebrate his victory. I can see Good to Steiner probably doing cartwheels down the pit lane at the moment. The hometown victory for Haas. But that was a race, wasn't it, Connor?
Yeah, it really was.
Absolute stonker.
Yeah,
on that one.
Always with the Tier 1 boys.
As we get to the finishing results, hopefully I get the update. You might have to read them out for me.
Yeah, so quickly, Reese Wickham takes a win, Ben is second, Micromash third, Anton fourth, Eugeni is fifth, Bobo sixth, Saviour in seventh, Chris Bailey in eighth, G-Star ninth, LRL in 10th, Jills and 11th, Mark 12th, Bergen 13th, Level 14th, so I didn't miss it, but Sam Plan was 15th.
And I think the rest, I think it was Error Voice, and I think the rest were retirees, weren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
On this one, but that is the end of the Monday Night Entertainment. Who would you give the driver of the day to, Connor, for this one?
Eugeni.
You give it to Eugeni?
Yeah, I mean, he was last considerably, had that drive through, return to P6. Shout out to Reese as well, great drive for him to win the race. But yeah, I'm going to go with Eugeni. We saw grit and determination from him today.
Definitely. I think I will give it to Reese, actually.
Yeah, that's fair.
Played the strategy well, was very methodical. assessed the situation well and kept his head and took the win. But that is not the end of the action for this week, though, is it?
Nope, of course it's not. Wednesday, Tier 3. Wednesday, MRC X-treme, same time as Tier 1. And then we're back in Mexico for MRC-X on Friday.
Oh, I know, but you've got to tune in. You've got to tune in for Tier 3, guys. For one main reason. You do. You've got to support my co-coms here and make sure he has a very good race, everybody. But no, but thanks.
I'll dream.
I'm just trying to help you get the faith, but
thank you.
But no, again, thanks, Connor, for joining me tonight. It's been a pleasure having you again.
Always a pleasure.
No worries. So, as Connor says, Tier 3 and MRC-X on Wednesday night with X-treme on Wednesday night with MRC-X coming to you live from Mexico at 7:30 on Friday night. Don't say we don't spoil you all, but again, thank you, Connor, for joining me tonight.
Yeah, you're welcome, mate, anytime.
No worries, and it'll be a goodbye from myself. Take care, have an awesome week, everybody, and we'll see you soon.